Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, sometimes yard sales, and I find used items to ship online. Sorry, something seemed weird in my camera. We're all good. It's good. I have 5 items that I'm shipping today with a gross sales amount of $181.35. These are all items that sold on Thursday, December 21st, because today's the 22nd. So first, before I start, I do want to say I just felt like an overwhelming just sense of gratitude for all the people that responded to my video yesterday. I honestly, once I shipped that sweater out, my whole attitude changed and I just felt like a relief, and I knew I was doing the right thing and it was on its way, and I was able to just kind of stop thinking about it. And then in the evening, I was actually on a date with my husband and he was getting gas, and I was like, oh, I'll see if anybody responded. And there was such an overwhelming response, and I felt so encouraged and seen, and there was another word I was thinking earlier, and I felt like I was not alone, and I just really, really appreciate that. So if you are one of the people who commented, thank you so much for your kindness, your encouragement to me. I really appreciate it. I haven't had a chance to respond to those yet. It's been kind of a whirlwind couple of days. We're almost close to Christmas, so I think everybody's kind of feeling that, but thank you. All right, so the first item is, I think, the best item, but that is Orvis. Oh, golly, I gotta figure out goals for the new year. Figure out Jen's lighting. So this is Orvis. It is a flannel lined canvas coat, and it does have a corduroy jacket. This style sells. I was looking through, I was just kind of curious, and I've had 6 of them sell in the last 9 months. 6. And I don't have any more. Like all of them have sold. So if you find a canvas corduroy coat, I would say $5, maybe even 10 depending. I mean, if you find a Carhartt one, you can pay more than $5. But even just like a no name brand one, $5. It's worth it. They sell. They're selling now anyway. So the average sale price is $46.61 for an Orvis canvas coat with a corduroy collar. 55% sell-through rate. So if you're looking on eBay, that looks like more sold than are listed. A lot of people might say that's 100%. I don't care how they calculate it, but I'm just telling you, this is how I see sell-through rate. Mine sold for $50 plus shipping, so the buyer paid a total of $61.35, and I bought it just 6 weeks ago at my favorite thrift store, where my cost of goods is extremely cheap, and my average cost of goods was 55 cents that day, so that's amazing, like a miracle. My profit's $42.26. Absolutely amazing. I have so much stuff back here. I don't have any room for anything. Okay, so I have a few things here that have great sell-through rates. This is not one of them. This is Zara. I found a ton of Zara over the summer. I was all excited about it, but really not much of it has sold. This has a little bit of a fraying seam there. Anyway, these are just like gray. They have like a little pattern to them. Yeah, you're not gonna see. Seriously. New Year's resolution, fix my lighting situation. Anyway, they're just gray Zara pants. They have a 9% sell-through rate. 9. That's not good. Average sale price is $29.55. Mine did not sell for that much because 9% sell-through rate. I had these for 7 months. I bought them at the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. My average cost of goods was $1.76. The buyer paid $14 plus shipping. for a total of $26.45. So my profit's $12.82. I did make some money on the shipping because I am doing a padded flat rate. But I think it was like 50 cents less. It wasn't. Not like making big bucks here off the shipping. So the next item I got with that sweater from yesterday. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, I do encourage you to check it out. I made a big mistake. We live and we learn. I got this the same time and I was real excited about it because it had a really high sell-through rate, like 72%. And it is Columbia. It's just not a brand that, you know, I'm normally super excited about. In fact, I just sold a Columbia t-shirt for like $10 that, you know, like sold this morning. So I'll ship it tomorrow. So this is a down-filled puffer coat and it's a 3X. And I think those two things are important. The bigger size, with it being a 3X, and then the down filling. So those are two factors that I took into account when I was doing the research for the sell-through rate. The average sale price was $62.89 with, again, a 72% sell-through rate. That's incredible. Phenomenal. Okay, so I was all excited. I started listing it and I kept finding holes. Lots and lots of teeny tiny little holes. Little bit on the devastating side. Not devastating, but sad. So I did list it on the low end of comps already. So I listed it, I think at 50, and somebody offered me 32. And I was like, I don't want to hold on to it, especially something that is broad like that. So they offered me 32 plus shipping, so a total of $42.55. Did I say the average sale price is $62.98? I think, or $89. I think I did say that. But. So the thing with the down is it squishes down really good, but then it inflates up, and it inflated before I could get it in my bag here. Okay, I'm doing good. I believe I had this listed for less than a week. I know I had it listed for less than a week. When did I have listed it? When did I sell the sweater? I listed it at the same time I sold the sweater. So, I mean, it was this week, right? So I think I listed them Monday maybe? And it sold yesterday on Thursday. So, I mean, it sold very quickly. Again, I sold it for less, but that's okay. I paid $5 for it at my favorite thrift store. So even though it did have the flaws, I still made a pretty decent profit of $25.10. So I am not sad about that. Okay. I am gonna need to grab, you know what? I'll just package those in the last. Okay. So I'm just gonna package those last because I need to get a different container, like a recycled polynailer. We'll get there. So I have two tank tops here that are Under Armour Freedom. They're both gray. They're both pretty worn. I mean, not terribly, just they don't look crispy new, you know what I mean? Here's this one, a little bit of a different style. I found them at my favorite thrift store. I had them for less than a month. That's not true. I did not. No, that's not the right thing. I got switched around. Yeah, I've had them for less than a month. I paid 55 cents as my average cost of goods for them together. I just, when I was averaging, I just considered them one item. The sell-through rate actually for The Under Armour Freedom tank top is actually 27%, which is pretty good. And an average sale price of $17.17. That's just for one. There might be some lots in there. I don't know. These sold on Poshmark for $21 in less than a month. I think it was even less than that. I think I had them for about I had them listed for a week, maybe 2. My profit is $14.33 on these. That's good. I'm gonna keep that because I wrote my profit number on there. Okay, and then these I would consider a bolo. Oh, speaking of bolos. I had a couple people ask on my video yesterday what the brand was. Apparently I did not show it well, and I didn't even say it. I was so flustered. The brand on that sweater was Kiton. I don't know if that's how you spell it, or say it, but it's Kiton. And it did say Napoli on the tag as well. So definitely keep that in your bolo notebook or list or brain, whatever. Definitely don't want to miss out on that one if you see it out. But these are also a bolo. Bolo is be on the lookout. So just something that you've got your eyes peeled for. These are Barefoot Science. So last year I found some like new with tags insoles that were Red Wing. And they sold really fast and good, like $20. And I paid, I think, $2 for all of them. And then I found these at a church sale like 6 weeks ago. I went to a church sale like a month ago, somewhere in there. I paid $1.67. That was my average cost of goods. And I was like, I'll pick these up and see, grab them, see. Because they are, I mean, I would say these are new without tags. It turns out that the insoles, it's a set, like a kit. So there's other things that go along with these Barefoot Science insoles. And the set overall has a 63% sell-through rate and a $50.86 average sell price. So seriously, like if you see the set, that's good. But even just the insoles sold for $30 plus shipping. No, wait, sorry. I did that wrong. $25 plus shipping. It was a total of $30 that they paid. I spent, like I said, $1.69 and my profit is $20.37. I'm gonna put these in just like a recycled poly mailer, like a bubble kind of mailer, just to kind of protect them a little bit, so they don't get too squished, hopefully in the wrong direction, you know. So I just have to dig one of those out of I have a little stash of poly mailers. So my profit was $114.88. So that definitely was much better than the day before when I sold nothing. And yeah, I'm just overall in a much better place, in a much better mood. So, yeah, leave me a comment how annoying my furnace is. Forgot to turn it off. Please don't leave me that comment. But leave me a comment. Let me know. What should you let me know? I don't know. How are your sales doing? I was kind of surprised that I had this many sales this close to Christmas. I kind of thought that they would tank. I need to look back and see how last year was. I don't really remember. So make sure you like this video if you liked the video. If you don't, I don't know, then don't. That's okay with me too. Subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate it, as I am trying to grow my channel. And thank you so much, so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon.